At the press conference, the CEO had just coldly stated that he wasn't interested in women, but before he could finish his sentence, I suddenly ran out from the crowd and shouted, "Dad," in front of everyone. The scene instantly caused a stir. The CEO immediately told me I had mistaken him, saying he wasn't even married, so how could he have a child? But I insisted I wasn't wrong. Then pulled a photo from my pocket and handed it over, claiming my mom said the man in the photo was my father. The CEO looked down and saw it was an old photo of himself from his university honor board. His face darkened, thinking I was just playing a prank. He coldly warned me to get lost, or he wouldn't show mercy. I explained tearfully that I wasn't lying, even pulled out a strand of hair, and said he could do a DNA test if he didn't believe me. But the CEO didn't want to hear another word, then turned and walked away without looking back. But the CEO's younger brother felt this matter couldn't be ignored. After all, their family had only one heir. Each generation and their bloodline was already fragile, so he decided to test it just in case. Unknowingly, I was really the CEO's biological child. 7 years ago, my mom's father was framed by my uncle. The uncle not only stole the company, but also threatened my mom to take the blame, or he would make the CEO disappear forever to protect the man she loved deeply. She pretended to despise him for being poor, then cruelly broke up with him and took the fall for the crime. At the time, my mom was already pregnant with me, not long after she gave birth to me alone, to let me grow up safe and happy. She sent me to find the CEO. She told me never to mention her identity, for fear he would hate her and take it out on me. But the CEO thought I was lying and refused to accept me. Heartbroken, I returned to the rental room, only to be found by my uncle's family. The scheming woman pretended to be kind, asking about the location of the safe key. I remembered my mom's instructions, never reveal the key no matter what, so I shook my head and pretended not to know. The woman immediately dropped the act and shouted at me to hand over the key. I refused to speak and shouted that it was my grandpa's lifelong legacy. The woman was furious and slapped me hard. Just when I was in despair, the CEO's younger brother had finished the DNA test. The result clearly showed I was the CEO's real daughter. He told the CEO the news at once. The moment the CEO saw the report, he thought of my mother and realized I truly was his child. His parents were overjoyed. Feeling that the family finally had a new heir, they all decided to rush to my place to bring me home. Meanwhile, the uncle's family knew nothing. They searched the rental room thoroughly, but still couldn't find the key. The woman went mad, cursing and threatening me again. I said nothing, just cried while holding my mother's photo frame. She snatched the frame and smashed it on the ground. Unexpectedly, a key fell out of the broken frame. My uncle quickly reached for it, but I grabbed it first. The woman screamed with rage and pounced on me. In panic, I bit her arm hard. She cried out in pain, then pushed me away violently. I hit the sofa and fainted on the spot. Seeing this, my uncle actually wanted to kill me at that critical moment. The CEO finally arrived at the scene,